The primary mission is forward air evacuation, so it's all about holding a very short notice to move, to launch to rescue people who might have been badly injured or hurt in the line of duty here, or civilians who were hurt on behalf of the UN. And then a secondary task would be just to provide general aviation support to essentially a division-sized element here, a 15,000 soldier force that is focused on providing stabilization in Mali. Also, we started our work about a year prior, identified the gap that Canada didn't have a medevac capability organic to its aviation, and so there, work was done on making sure the right equipment was being procured for the aircraft, in addition to the medical work of getting the team ready to be able to perform their duties in the back of a moving aircraft. So that was all ongoing when the announcement came in March, and it had been started about a year prior in terms of procuring the right equipment and whatnot. So the actual task force is about, it's more than 250. You see in the news a lot that there's 250 people in Gal. That is correct, and that's where the aviation or the rotary wing aviation is based. But we have folks in Bamako in the mission headquarters, and we have a team in Dakar who are the logistical support and the Hercules, CC-130 Hercules linked to us to provide us our sustainment. So that's the overall size. This baseline of medevac, it's on standby at all times on 30 minutes notice to move or 60 minutes notice to move at night. And the teams are just ready to go on that all the time. The aircraft are always prepped and ready and loaded. But secondary to that is this utility aviation. So this theater is huge. 1.2 times the size of Ontario. Our radius of action is about 125 miles for the package, and that's, if you look at the square kilometers that covers, is 3 times the size of Kandahar province. The flying is quite challenging. The environment, as you can imagine from an aviation point of view, is quite challenging. Very dusty, very harsh, very abrasive environment, and the weather here is difficult. It's like being in the Arctic. Some of the guys often compare this place to the Arctic, just plus 40 instead of minus 40. Fuel is so few and far between. And so the decision-making skills that the aircrew are faced with are very similar to the austerity of the Arctic and the unpredictability of the Arctic.